people can, I believe, yes. Okay. And what happened was when COVID hit and things gone all the way to, I mean, upside down for me. A lot of things happen in life, but I was always very focused in growth mindset because I always wanted to learn something and do something for my children and for my family. So I continuously pursue my dream. And when I found this company called Validus, I was completely blown away because you are learning something for free. The way I was learning forex trading, paying $350 USD every single month, and it's still not much money was not there, because when you learn forex trading, you lose a lot of money in the beginning because you are learning at the same time. So now I'm truly thankful and blessed to have this organization running, and I have some team that they're also working, and I'm helping them to grow their organization as well. I spoke to Sandy brother last week, I believe, and the way he explained, because I was completely unknown about the fact what is happening behind the scene, because we are always in a 3D world, right? We believe in other people's opinion a lot, so we really don't go in depth at what exactly we feel and what is the truth about this, not only in company, also our worth. When I spoke, and I thought, no, this is called leadership. That's the next level leadership that I found, and I'm truly grateful that he's helping me, and I am part of his team. Without further ado, what I'd like to do is, that's my very small story. Now I do work part-time still, because without working, expenses are too high now. Australia inflation interest rate is gone high. I mean, now I don't worry too much about money, because I don't know whether you feel or not, because when you stop worrying about things, I think things start to flow, because I have a very least resistant about money, because money now, I have allowed money to come to me, and there are different sources that I earn money. So I have someone, okay, I would like to introduce someone that this call was specially for our team, who really wanted to take this their organization to the next level. If they wanted to rank up, they could actually follow several steps. Okay, your speaker is not working properly. Okay, my speaker is not working properly. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Now it's gone. All right. Speaker is not working.
We can hear you.
Is it working? I think it's working. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my notification is coming. Now I would like to introduce Sandy brother. I knew him personally a couple of weeks ago. I wish I knew him before. I wish I had known him before, so that I could have learned a lot, because I think he was also in a different platform where our leaders are also coming from the same background. We spoke a couple of sentences. I think when I heard from him, I was completely blown away that, wow, I think this is the level of leaders that we should be getting, and then we can become big. If he has done it, every single person can do it. So he has a heart of gold, and he is a servant leader. He always wants to help other people, and I'm truly blessed. So brother, the call is all yours. If you want me to share some presentation, I have some presentation, a 30-day game plan.
No, we'll leave it for now.
Too much time, and please take the call.
Thank you so much. Can I request everyone, if it's okay with them and it's not too much to ask, to put the cameras on? Otherwise, I feel like I'm just talking to my iPad. Can I request everyone on the call? There you go, Sandeep. Everyone else, is it okay if you can turn your cameras on? It's okay if you're at home. It's nothing to feel shy. It's just a lot easier then we get to know each other that way. Priya, how are you, Pam? I'm coming to Sydney again next Tuesday.
Okay, that's good.
Perfect. How's everyone?
We are good, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Savitri, for that amazing introduction. I feel as if I've achieved something extraordinary, but I'm just the same person. I haven't yet achieved anything. And I'm just starting, is how I feel in this opportunity. Thank you everyone for taking your time out on Sunday. I know it's our day off, and we are all on this call because we want to get something out of what we are all doing together. So firstly, I just wanted to say that all of you are already in the business. Some of you, some of you have achieved certain ranks. Some of you have just started. Some of you are about to start. So what I need, I guess, from us, let's keep this interactive, and you ask me questions, and you ask me what's working for you. You ask me what's not working for you. You ask me how can we help each other get to the next rank. How can we help each other get to the next level? How can we invite people to the events? What can we do together? And how can I help you grow your business to the next level? That's what I wanted to achieve out of today's call. And we'll do these calls once a month, if not more often. And you've obviously got access to me directly as well. You can call me anytime. Like I said, Pam, I'm coming to Sydney on Tuesday, so I'll probably get to see you. You've been to the new event, the new location of the event, or where it happens now, Canley Vale?
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Canley Vale is an amazing location that the event now happens.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to find the place, like the room, but yeah, it's better, it's bigger.
Yes, once you get to the room, I mean, once you get your guests,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
bring them up. You can bring them to the room
Yeah,
yourself with you. So we'll go around the room. Priya, how long have you been in the business?
2 months.
How many months?
2.
Amazing, amazing. And you've now got a few people in your team?
Slowly, but not like some people don't like to join, so I don't just force them. Whoever, even my friends don't talk to me much because they don't want to
I need to send you the invitation of how to invite people, and what to say to people to invite them, because I think the start is, what are we saying to invite people? How are we inviting them? And then what are they saying that we are listening? And what is the objections that we need to overcome? Has our friend from Canada made a start now? Binance set up and everything else done?
No. Who are you talking?
Good. I'm talking about Good.
Okay.
Gurdeep?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I just started and create account.
Yes.
So it's still on review.
Review?
I think his verification hasn't been done yet. Yeah, verification. Okay. And then we have created the accounts. $100 is already in, but yeah, so more coming.
Okay.
Once verified.
So my son just need to put the money in. He has started with 2,000.
Yes.
And the rest, not yet.
All good. That is a very good start.
Yeah.
Welcome to the system. I think Dharmesh is here as well.
Yes. I think we've just lost Dharmesh.
I definitely have a question. I have a lot of questions, brother, because my question, because if like, what would you suggest to those people? Suppose someone started today and they want to hit a rank of Sapphire or Ruby. I mean, I'm not talking about Jade because Jade is so simple and easy, but how do you define like what kind of vision they should have? Because when they are trying to do something in the beginning, what happens is, I believe there will be so many obstacles because you have decided you want to do this, but too many obstacles and a lot of negative people. I would like to, have your word of wisdom, the way you said last time, because I think I had a couple of questions and that was completely mind-blowing. So I'd like to know a little bit of information, like if someone's starting today and they want to hit a position of Sapphire within, say, 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's possible. I have seen many people, they rank up, I think, even 2-3 days. And Pam, there's an example is Pam. Pam, 3 Sapphire, I think she's Ruby. She will be, going to hit Emirate very soon. I would like
She's doing it all by herself, which is amazing.
She is. What an inspiration. So you also need to, Pam, you have to, how your confidence, because you have a trust in the company. So this trust has to, everyone should trust the company so that your money is returning. What kind of return is there? You can also share maybe later, but I would like to hear from Brother Sandy that what is your advice if someone is starting from today and they want to hit the position of sapphire? What activities? Because everyone knows they need money, they want to go to the next level, but the thing is lacking is, even though they know what to do, and the things are not in practice. So some practical example, brother, I would like to take a note. I know everyone will take a note probably. Thank you, brother.
The first thing that you need to understand is the system, and how do you read your back office? Whatever you've started with, whether you've started with $50 or $100, $500, $5,000. I started with $5,000 in the month of May. And for the first month or so, I probably didn't refer anyone. I didn't refer a single person. I didn't even understand the system. But once I attended my first event in Sydney, I understood the vision of the company. I understood the system. I understood the opportunity. I mean, all I say to people is the opportunity is real. The people behind the company are real. I've obviously spent a lot of time with them in Maldives just now. I've met all of them. I've met the 5 co-founders. I've met the whole corporate team, all the vice presidents of every country, every continent, and the compliance team, their CEO, and having understood the vision of the company, having understood that passive income is something that we all can easily do with. Passive income is not easy. I mean, we don't have to trade our hours for dollars. That's the best part of passive income. We are not putting a 9-to-5 job to make this money. So once we understand that, then the next part is how do we invite people, and what do we say to invite people? If we give them too much information on the phone and not let them come to an event, that event could be a Zoom call, or that event could be the live event in Melbourne or Sydney or anywhere else. If we don't know how to invite them properly, we are going to struggle with the question and answer. And if we start answering the questions, then again, the answer is, if the answer is you're opening a box that you can't answer all the questions. So till the first 3 months, I was not doing most of the presentations myself. Initially, they were only Zoom. When I started, there was no live events. Now we have live events in every state. Now we have a live event in Sydney, 2 live events in Melbourne. One is tomorrow, one is Wednesday. Then we have live events in Brisbane, and we have a Zoom call at 7 o'clock every day. So all you're saying to someone is, what are you doing at 7 o'clock? I want you to have a look at an opportunity that I've recently been introduced to, and I want you to come and hear it out from the person for 15 minutes. Just say 15 minutes, call them to the Zoom call. If they ask you, what is it? Can you give me the name of the company? What do we have to do? Do we have to? As soon as they start answering those questions, say we'll go through all of that after the call. And then we invite them to the Zoom call. Straight after the Zoom call, we ask people, what did you like best about the opportunity? What did you like best about what you just heard? We don't ask them an open and ended question. We don't ask them, what do you think? Do you want to start? Because the answer to those questions can be yes or no. But if we ask, what did you like best about what you just heard? The answer to that is, hey, I like that we can make 2 to 3% every week. Then you explain to them that the 2 to 3% happens irrespective whether you have to network or not. Networking is optional. That's what I like best about it. Initially, I didn't network. My $5,000 package now has about $4,500 worth of rewards in about 26 weeks, 27 weeks. So we explain to them we are a loyalty rewards membership program, no joining fee, no monthly subscription, no ongoing fees and charges, and we get rewarded every week. Have any of you got a credit card that earns you frequent flyer points or rewards when you spend money on your credit card? So we ask the same question to people. Have you got any sort of a program like Flybys or Woolworths Rewards, which is very popular, I think, in New South Wales? And do you earn any rewards from it? Here we say to them, the company rewards you for doing exactly the same thing that you would have done with a bank. The only difference is the bank does not reward you in return. Here we get rewarded 2 to 3% every week. And then obviously the next question will be, it sounds too good to be true. How does the company make money? And they'll ask you all those questions. They're great questions. What are you doing at 7 o'clock on Wednesday? I want to introduce you to someone who will be able to answer all these questions for you. And then you either invite them to the live event, or you connect them on a phone call with your upline, and let that upline answer those questions for you. Remember, your friends don't want to be sold by you. Your friends don't want to be convinced by you. Convincing is not what we are doing here in this business anyway. We are showing people an opportunity, and we are letting them make their own decisions. So your role is learn to invite, let the leaders present, and let your friend or your guest decide. That's it. When they decide themselves, they're not going to blame you or say to you, hey, I did it only because of you. I always say to people, do it for yourself. Find an extra source of revenue stream for yourself that can make you 2 to 3% every week without you having to go and work for that income. And ask them how much is a good amount for them to make every week or every month. Is $1,000 a great amount for you? If you could make $1,000 extra per month, would that be good for you, in your financial circumstances? And if the answer is $1,000 is good for you, then we'll show you how to make that either through your own packages or by referring people. So you can refer people and make that $1,000. And then we ask them, how many hours a week do you want to put in to make that extra $1,000 a month? And just 2 hours a week or 3 hours a week can do that for people. And remember, those 2 to 3 hours a week are the hours that we have the Zoom call or we have the live event. Our Zoom call only goes for half an hour. It's 7 to 7:30. Straight after the Zoom call, you follow up with the person and you ask the person, what did you like, what you just heard? And then you help them make their decision, help them set up their CoinSpot account, help them set up their forex account. Whenever they ask you questions about, hey, I read something on Google, hey, I had, someone told me this, someone told me something else, we acknowledge them, always acknowledge them and say, hey, I had similar doubts, I had similar thoughts, but once I understood the opportunity, once I met the owner of the business when he was in Sydney last time, which in our case, they've been to Sydney on 30th of July, they've been to Sydney on 12th of November. So that's what we tell them. The people are real, the company is real, they're trading for real, and we don't have to do it. And in your case, Savitri, you have been a trader yourself, so you understand forex trading. We say to people, ask them, do you understand hedge funds? Do you understand forex? And do you understand what bank is doing with our money while it's sitting in the bank? We ask them, so when they ask you questions, but how's the company making money? I say to them, do you ask your bank, how's the bank making money while your money is sitting in the bank? Do you know how your bank is making money? So it's all about the confidence that you have in the question answer that people will ask you. People, if we know how to present properly, there's no reason why they will not start. You invite 10 people to make a start, 6 people see the opportunity, 3 people will start. And all we have to do, it's a numbers game. We just keep inviting. We need to remember that it's not your phone book that I'm excited about. There are 50 of you, 5 of you on this call. If all 5 of you just have 10 people in your phone book, that's 50 people. But imagine those 50 people have 10 people in their phone book. That's 500 people. Now imagine those 500 people have 10 people in their phone book. That's 5,000 people. That's the power of this business. Now that 5,000 people have just 10 people in their phone book, that's 500,000 people or 50,000 people. And then that 50,000 has 10 people in their book, that is 50,000 people. That's what we need to understand. How do we invite those 10 people in your phone book? And then how do those 10 people invite the 10 people in their phone book? And then there's so on. It's duplication. People see, people do. People will only ask you 3 things in this business. They'll ask you, how much did you start with? Are you making money from the amount you started with? And are you able to withdraw money? So if the answer to your questions are, I started with whatever that amount is, like in my case, I say I started with 5,000. The next thing they'll ask you is, are you making money? The answer is, yes, I'm making 2 to 3% every week. The third thing they'll ask you, can you withdraw money? Yes, I can withdraw money in forex whenever I feel like. After those answers are given, then we ask them, what is your number? I never tell someone, hey, I want you to start with 1,000 or I want you to start with 10,000. I ask them, what is your number that you want to start with? Once I ask them, what is your number that you want to start with? Then if they say that my number is $50, I ask them, is that because you want to test the system, or is that because that's all you can afford, to start with? Because everyone has a different, and it could be a reason for rewards versus, risk versus reward. Risk is that we are starting with an unknown platform. The company is 1 year old. The reward is that we are going to get 3.5 times. Now, remember, we are selling, we're not selling a product. They can't touch, they can't feel. What they're getting is loyalty rewards. They're getting a membership to a platform, and they're getting 2 to 3% every week. So we keep it simple. The best part I like about this is every single person I refer to this opportunity is going to make 2 to 3%. It's not some will make and some will not make. Everybody will get paid exactly the same percentage. The amount of rewards they make will be depending on the amount of money they start with, or the package they start with. So whether I start with 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, the percentage of 2 to 3% will be exactly the same. What I get in return is based on how much I started with. Any other questions? Sandeep?
Yes.
I think I would like to, we all would like to hear from our only one, okay, all the way from Himalaya, I would say. Himalaya, number one, I would say he's server leader. I am so much thankful to him that he introduced this through Safi brother. And Sandeep brother, I would like to say thank you so much for introducing Validus to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, there are so many people, they told me, but because this is what happens with the credibility, guys, because I know this gentleman from a little bit longer, then I had a full trust that if he's doing with his belief system, then of course there is no risk. Nothing comes for free. Remember that. That's what I believe. Nothing comes for free in life. That's why whatever he has achieved, I mean, he has actually cracked some code in network marketing. I can say that. And thank you so much. And I would like to, have some word, some advice for people who are just starting, and what kind of excitement they should have, like you have all the time, excitement, because if you're not excited what you're doing, no one believes in you. So please give some word of wisdom, brother. So thank you. Call is all yours, Sandeep brother.
Thank you, Savitri and Sandy brother, from all the way from Melbourne and Canberra. I'm in the middle of the Sydney. Wow, this is we are doing Savitri doing first time with us, me and Sandy, and 3 of us together. First time in Zoom, because before that we have 101 Zoom call. We are talking to every day, daily basis. But I tell you, everybody wisdom to this business. 2015, long time ago, another network marketing, we did same thing, but people don't believe it. I believe myself. I had position for platinum regional vice president. After 2017, I sell all my restaurant, traditional business, and running full-time on another platform. It make me so happy because I'm a free man. And after that, I found better than the great opportunity 2022 February. They opposed me January. Safi always told me to call me, have a look the ones opportunities, so maybe great for you or not. Just check it out. At that time, same time, I knew how everything is going on same time, and I couldn't get a time. February, the magic. February, 18th of February, I went to Spadi Baba house. I saw the opportunity. My eyes just like can't, stopping. And let's start from 5,000 package. After 5,000 package, honestly, 2 months, I did nothing. Everybody just watching, they put money, leave it for a couple of months, let's see. 2 months, I did nothing. My money grow up. And after international event going on in Lilyfield in our Sydney, that time I took only 10 peoples, roughly 10 peoples. After that, but I don't know that I'm already in the Ruby without promotion, without marketing. And after Ruby's, the international event, I've been, because after 1 month, Emeralds. Because of promoting, I always promote the team. I always promote the Zoom meeting. I always share the idea, yes or no, who cares? I just find the right one. and right one on always fired up, excited, because my excitement is very high, because no one touched me, no one stopped me. Whatever I touch, I want to finish my bottom line. That is my reason. Everything is all good, but my one, I need to complete my package, complete my system. Wow, what you need to do? I have to share 10 people or 20 people a day. I have to go crazy and crazy. That's why I'm trying to get everybody. If you want to, doesn't go, oh, my friend is say something. Please don't convince people. This business, do not convince people. Just share the idea. Share the opportunity. Exactly whatever Sandy say, exactly follow the system, bring in the Zoom meeting, bring at the event. The event make you promotion. That's guy. Anything negativities, always say thank you very much. You are listening to negative, but I always listen to the positive. Because our business is education platform, not an investment company. See, very need to be confident. You have to be confident. Whatever you do, if you're confident, your business work. If you don't confident, doesn't work. I can guarantee you, don't doubt about yourself. You have to be up yourself to great leader or great things to sharing the idea for people. You know, always I fire up because I lovely life. You know, I have to wake up early morning for healthy life. Because this business helped me all lots of my financial freedom, my time freedom, and my postcode, my car, everything, guys. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much for, the absolutely fired up. I can see that the way you move is, so we have to learn a lot from him. So now next person, okay, our very
Pam.
Yes, he is.
Pam is here.
Yep, yeah. So anything you want to share and add, and after that I will probably invite Dharmesh brother. If you have any question, please go ahead. I know you are looking after your children and still on the call. Thank you so much for being in the call, because people, Sunday, I know family time.
You know,
Sabine? Yes.
Just show your growth every day. Go TikTok, go live, show how much money you're making, your lifestyle. People will follow you automatically. And then obviously 10 calls per day.
Yeah, absolutely. So we
make that list, like Priya said, make the list and keep refreshing your list. I make a list every single week, and I make a new list every single week to follow up. And remember that it's not just your list that I'm excited about. I'm excited about the new person that you'll bring and their list as well. We don't know whose phone has a Sandeep Lamichane sitting and has a Timothy Macau sitting, and whose phone there is somebody who's hungry to start with $50 like Tim and go all the way to a diamond position in 10 months. That's the incredible power of this business. The first thing that we have to do is remove the negativity from our own mind.
Yes.
Once we remove the negativity from our own mind, or any self-doubts or any doubts from our own mind, then overcoming people's objection is very, very, very easy. It's a brilliant business. All of us have got kids. Most of us have got kids. I call this business a show and tell business. Show and tell. Show your account and talk about your account and your results, and the rest will happen. In Australia, they have a show and tell in kindergarten, for kids to bring something from their house and tell about it to your classmates. And that is all I say about this business. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't explain something for half an hour when you can just explain it for 2 minutes and let them come on a call and hear about the rest of it. Because remember, your job is not to overcome objections. Your job is just present the opportunity. The questions are usually always going to be the same. They'll all ask you the same thing. Oh, it sounds too good to be true, but how is the company making money? Is it guaranteed? What happens if the company closes? Those questions will not change. It's just the way you overcome those questions, and what you say in your answers will make people decide whether they want to do it or they don't want to do it. So that is what we need to decide, and that's how we overcome those questions. Make a list of 15 people every week, or 20 people every week, and refresh that list. Every day, you have to invite one person, minimum one person, 2 people, 3 people. Remember, as your business, if you had a traditional business, whatever that business was, whether it was a franchise or whether it was a shop, you can't close your shutter for 3 days in a week and run the business. So the same way, you can't do Validus 1 day a week and expect that it will give you the results that you want to become a diamond in the company. So if you have to become a diamond in the company, you have to do something every single day of the week, not once a week, not once a month. And yes, control your own mindset. Once you have taken control of your own mindset, there will be a lot more rejections than there will be people saying yes. There will be more people who will say no. But as long as you don't get demotivated, the end result will always be the excitement that Sandeep Lamachani has. I call him my Energizer Bunny. He's like the Energizer Bunny, always excited. And whenever I'm feeling low, I start thinking of Sandeep and I get excited again. So that's what this business is all about. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it in your own mind. And it'll give you the same results that everyone else is getting. I'm not any different to anyone else. I've not got Superman written on my t-shirt. I'm just another person who is doing the same thing that you're doing and doing it consistently over and over again and getting the results. Find your next leader in your team, find your next Sapphire, find your next Ruby, and let me work with them and connect them with me, whether it's on WhatsApp, whether it's on Telegram, whether it's face-to-face if they are in Melbourne or when I come to Sydney, and let them become a part of the system and let us help them achieve financial success.
Sandeep sir, would you be able to talk to the person from Nara Wedding? He's a trading, he do forex, but I would like you to meet him. I told him to go to the Banjir what we call event, but he did not go there.
Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, again, 7:30 tomorrow, we'll have the event. Every Monday, we will have the event in Banjir in December. Just something else for you all to remember. December and January are the best months in network marketing. They are the best months in network marketing because people are in a festive mood. Christmas trees are all over, decorations are done. It's a holiday season. There is no school for 2 months. There are no kids' activities, soccer or basketball or swimming. All those things stop because school is stopped. People are relaxed. People are friendly. People are meeting a lot more people. So December and January, invite, and let us do everything else.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow evening, 7:30, Nari Warren.
Yes. I will let him know. If he turn up, it's very good. Otherwise, we can do a conference call if you can.
Yeah, first invite them to the live event. If they can't do the live event, send them to the Tuesday night Zoom call. They can't do the Tuesday night Zoom call, get them to the Wednesday Zoom call. After that, do a conference call.
No problem. Yes. Thank you.
And always remember, you don't try and close them yourself. You use your upline on the phone call, get your upline on a conference call, let your upline do the work for you.
Because when Dr. Parvis was in Werribee, he came all the way to the event. I invited him. He was interested. And then I don't know why he get demotivated. And then when I called him, he said he couldn't pick up. He was doing trading. Then because I don't talk to him much, it's a good day friend. So I met him from Good Day list, phone list. Yes, I met him. Yeah.
Get Good Day to connect him with me on a phone call.
No problem. Yes, he's not my friend. That's why it's hard for me to call him all the time. But I would get Good Day to do that for us.
Yeah.
Because we need people who know the progress of the business, and then we get the proper direction how to move forward.
100%.
Yes. because they might get more people who are in the trading industry. So it's better for us to get these kind of people rather than people with negativity. They won't go further. They might put $50, but they won't do the job.
Yeah.
That's why I choose people. Even out of 20, I get one. I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
That's all from me.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Dormis Bhai, do you have anything to share? And first of all, I think we haven't got anything, like you already got Sapphire position done. Now your Ruby is loading. So what is the plan? What's happening in the organization? What any challenges facing, or how we can overcome that challenges together?
Yeah, thank you everyone for. I'm so glad. And hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just with my two kids, so you might gonna have like background sound, you know. So sorry for that. Yes, I hope there's no doubt that I'm very clear with my mind and mindset. You know, like I have to go a long way. So I have a lot of things in my mind which I have actually said, and what I learned from Sandeep just now. He said like don't explain in detail, just like go for 2 weeks, like you know, like 2 minutes present, like just don't explain in detail, like go to ask them to invite me a Zoom call or maybe like a direct, we have a Wednesday and you know, like we have a training session. So that's a good thing, we should do that, because sometimes I get very excited, I explain everything, so that way there is the negativity comes, you know, for in the mind, and they ask a lot of questions. Obviously, I try to handle as much as I can, but sometimes you can't just able to like you know, sorry, yeah, you can't able to do you know, like give the questions answers. So that's why it's very important to jump straight away to Zoom. And yeah, overall, like as I said, I'm very much excited to go, you know, because I'm learning and everything is good, you know. There's nothing much to say because I'm still following you, Sabidi. Thank you so much for showing this opportunity first, because you are the one actually showed me, and actually Fadi Baba and Safi actually helped me to get this opportunity. Since then, I'm very much excited, and it's still going on. Yeah.
Let's
That's
continue to work, Dharmesh. Let's continue to work, Savitri. And like you said, Dharmesh, when I started, I was very, very excited. And because I had so much information, I was overwhelming people with information. I was just giving them too much information. I was telling them if they network, they will make this. If they network, they will make that. Remember, they haven't started yet. So talking about networking is too early. Now I say to people, when they say to me, hey, will I have to network? I say, no, networking is optional. When they say to me, hey, is this like Amway? I say there's a difference, that in Amway, you have to sell products. Here, you don't have to sell products. And here, whether you sell anything or not, you will make your 2 to 3%. I give them an example. You start with $10,000, you will make $35,000 at the end of 60 weeks, whether you network or you don't network, or whether you sell a single product or you don't sell a single product. Then again, I ask them, how good is that you don't have to trade your hours to earn these dollars? Once they understand that I don't have to physically go and do any laborious work. You know, a lot of people that we are signing up, they drive an Uber, they work in a factory, they do odd jobs, they do heavy lifting, they do a lot of manual labor work. When I explain to them, hey, you're trading your hours for dollars and you're getting paid peanuts. Here you're going to get paid much more than what a bank would give you in a year, just in a month. And you don't have to do anything to make that money. Then I keep it simple about networking. I say it's optional. I don't want you to network. I want you to understand the system first, understand how you make your 2 to 3%, understand how you bank it, where should you look for it in your back office, and then I will help you and I will tell you when you need to invite people, what to say to them to invite people. I don't tell people to invite people by saying, hey, this is Validus, this is that, because you're sending them to Google on a red carpet. So I keep it simple. I don't even say, even right now when I'm inviting my own guest, I say, hey, what are you doing at 7 o'clock on Wednesday? I want to have a coffee with you at Werribee Plaza, which is our event, you know. So in your case, you'll say, what are you doing at 7 p.m. on Wednesday? I want you to come to Cabra Canleyville. That's it. And why am I coming there? We'll have a coffee together. That's it. In Melbourne event, so many people, I ask them when I'm starting the event, do you have any idea why you are here? They say, no, I have no idea why I'm here. Because that's how we want them to come to that event. I don't want them to come brainwashed that they are about to buy something, or, you know, they're coming to a seminar, or they're coming to a presentation, or they're coming to an event. I don't use those words. I say, I want to have a coffee with you at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. What are you doing? That is for a live event. For a Zoom call, I say, hey, I've started something. I want your opinion, whether what I'm doing is good or not, whether it's something working or not. So they feel important. They feel, oh, my friend is taking my opinion from me. And then I say, can you attend that Zoom call at 7 o'clock? And after that Zoom call, I'll call you and we'll talk to each other and you give me your opinion of what do you think. And then when they give me their opinion, I always agree with their opinion first. I say, oh, yes, what you're saying is right. And then I give them my results. I say, it's working for me. It's working for a lot of people that I know. There is a person called Tim. He's in Sydney. He started with $50. He now has reached a position called Diamond within the company, and he has quit his previous job. I never say to somebody, hey, if you put $1 million, you will get $3.5 million. The answer is yes, they will get $3.5 million because it will become 3.5 times. But I don't want someone to start with $1 million. I say to them, start with a small amount that you're comfortable to live without for the next 60 weeks. That is what I say to everybody. Start with an amount you're comfortable to live without for 60 weeks. In case of an emergency, you can still use it. But in case of no emergency, let it grow all the way for 60 weeks. Remember, banks do not let you break a term deposit. Banks do not let you break a fixed deposit. Here, there is no fixed deposit except our principal. The rest is not fixed. You know, rest can be withdrawn. But if you let it accumulate, you will make the most. In the new PowerPoint, when the new PowerPoint is launched, we are removing the word compounding. We are removing the percentages. We are just keeping it simple. We are saying you get loyalty reward points for your active membership. And I shared with you, what does the membership give you? The membership gives you V rewards. The membership gives you V mastery and V community.
When I asked two of my friends, actually, I said the same thing. You don't have to do the networking if you're not interested. Just jump, just have a package, whatever you feel comfortable with. What is your comfort zone, and then because like Krishna Chapali, he put straight over $2,200, and after that he knows the system how it works because I saw him everything. Now he's interested in networking too. So it is him interested after that, So I think this is a good example. You don't have to say, but you can say there's 5 ways of making money. That's what I said to him. There's 5 ways of making money, but apart from that, if you don't want to do networking, forget about it. But still, you can make 2 to 3% every week.
Yeah.
It's going
Again, the 5 ways of making that's extra. Whether you do any of those 5, you will still make your 2 to 3%, irrespective.
Is anything extra we need to learn from you? Like any extra formula, right? To make more?
Just a numbers game. Continue to invite people and invite them the correct way, like I said, and don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Don't talk about networking till they have started. First, let them make a start. Our job is to help them get started. Watch their results for 1 or 2 weeks. And once they have made their first withdrawal in Wirex, spend their money, that's when we look at, networking. After, I say to people, watch your results for a month. We will network after a month. But first month, don't worry about networking. And then every month, first of every month, we'll give them a 30-day game plan, all the new people. And we'll do a normal Zoom call with them every month, and we'll give them their 30-day game plan. I'll ask Savitri to share the 30-day game plan with you as well, Dharmesh, so you can read it and you can understand it.
Sure.
And what you need to do. Any other questions for me? Fish.
Okay. Yeah. Gurdeep, do you have any questions? I mean, I know you are excited as well, because you're I used to trade my hours for money. Now I have a freedom of time that I can go anywhere. I can make money on my own terms, because one is I do forex trading myself, and another is Validus, and I have other multiple ventures that actually my money is multiplying for me. So Gurdeep, if you have any questions, please put in front of Sandy brother. So he has a lot of experience, I would say, and also the way he has explained, it makes sense. It's a numbers game.
Sorry, do you hear me?
Yes, Pam.
Yeah. Just like one question. So, I heard like you said we're not gonna use the word compound anymore. But how are we gonna explain on the slide?
Accumulating. We are accumulating the points.
Accumulating the point, but like we're not gonna say compound anymore. Just so is it because like they're not gonna understand the word compound and it's hard to explain?
So what we'll say is you will accumulate. You have the option to accumulate. Accumulate is collect. So you can collect.
Okay.
Compound is the same thing. You can either collect or you can withdraw weekly.
But if they understand the word compound, we can use, right?
Yeah.
It's just more of like some people doesn't understand what the word is.
Yes.
Nothing wrong to use that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
When the new PowerPoint is ready, we will get on another call, and I'll take you all through the PowerPoint, one slide at a time. The new PowerPoint looks amazing. It is very, very, very good. Have all of you looked through and gone through our new website?
Yes. For me, yes.
Yes.
You have to read the website on a laptop, the whole website. And it is really good to understand the 8 people on the website, read about them and, their background. Howard Friend is a real person. I met him for the first time in my life in Maldives. He lives in Switzerland. I didn't even know he lives in Switzerland. I thought he lives in Dubai. He lives permanently in Zurich, and he's the guy who's the chartered market technician. It's his whole team that trades, with the packages that we buy. Our active subscription goes into the Validus pool. So read about all 8 of them on the new website. If you haven't read the website on the laptop, then I highly recommend you read the website. All the 4 vice presidents of every continent, they're all mentioned on the website. Get to know them better, understand the vision of the company, the V rewards or V rewards, as we call it, the V mastery and the V community. That's what we'll be selling from now on when the new PowerPoints come out.
So another question you say, I saw on the screen on the webs, on the group, say like we selling membership. Is this mean like the education package is it's not about education package anymore, right?
It is. Remember the 3 things that they're getting from the membership? They're getting V Mastery. V Mastery is the education platform now. So V Mastery is education. V rewards or V words is the rewards, and V community is the community we are growing.
Okay.
Yeah. So V Mastery is the education. It says to help educate and develop you in your field, in the field of your choosing.
Okay. We sell the membership, which is actually you're gonna get the benefit of the membership of 1, 2, 3. That's right. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Okay.
So you are subscribing to a membership. There's no registration fee. There's no joining fee. While your membership is active for 60 weeks, you're going to get V Mastery, V Rewards, and V Community.
Yeah, because like I think like when I talk to some people, they actually turn off by the word education package. They don't want to study anything or something like that. I think.
Yeah, same,
anyway.
same. I haven't gone in and learned anything from the education package.
Me too. Anyway, awkward. Thank you.
Cool.
No one has no questions, so I think Pam, do you want to do you want to express your some result? How is your result going?
Can I go to Alma?
Hello, can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Sandeep, just this is only my curiosity, because just to build our team like in the next level. Do you think we can arrange like one Zoom session once a week, or maybe just extra, instead of, because always there's a meeting. I know there is sometimes we are not available at 7 o'clock, and we have to check our time frame and family time, and same time like if we can like talk to everyone and what is the best time for us, like we can at least make one Zoom session within us, and also we can invite our team at the same time, that give extra bonus to build our team. What do you think?
Sorry, I missed the question.
So my question is, I know there is a Zoom session every Monday to Thursday. That's our general one, yeah?
Yeah.
Like obviously to build our like network, to build our team, like next level, do you think we can have another Zoom session once a week or once like twice a week extra in different timing? Because the timing is also very important with family members. The 7 o'clock is like very, some people have good time, maybe some people have bad time on that one.
You're talking about 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're not free on 7 o'clock on Monday, then tell me when is the next Zoom session.
So we have 7 o'clock Zoom session, isn't it? Monday.
Yeah, 7 o'clock Monday. If they are busy, then 7 o'clock Tuesday. They need to make 15 minutes available. If they are busy 7 o'clock Tuesday, then 7 o'clock Wednesday or 7 o'clock Thursday.
Okay.
One of the days, I'm sure they will be able to make themselves available.
Yeah, in case if they're not available, look, I am happy to do any Zoom session for anyone. This is my commitment to my team. I have a presentation. Yeah, if you need me, please use, because I think that's what I found is we have to use our leaders.
Yeah, and that's my question is, because I know there is a Zoom session from the Validus team within this Australia. Just one. It could be from Melbourne or maybe from Brisbane. Within the Australia, is only one Zoom session at 7 o'clock. So my question is like, maybe we can have another Zoom session if someone asks, okay, this is the time I'm available. So we can ask them, okay, come this time. So you or Sandeep or anyone can give us this session, that way.
Yeah, like I said, always use someone else within your team to close your prospect. Always use someone else within the team to close your guest. And the best way to do that is get Savitri's sister on the call, get Sandeep Lamichane on the call, get me on the call after you've presented the opportunity. But when you're presenting the opportunity, keep it simple. Don't present 1 hour of opportunity. Don't present 5 sources of income. Don't present network marketing. Get them started with 2 to 3%. Once they have started with 2 to 3%, in a week's time, show them where they got their Friday network bonus. Show them where they got their instant referral bonus. Make them withdraw some of that into Wirex. I have steps on how to withdraw very easily in Wirex. I'll share with Savitri. If I haven't shared, I'll share them. She can forward them to you all as well. Once you help them make their first withdrawal, and then we will talk about networking. After that, you plug them into the system, plug them into the Zoom call, plug them into the weekly event. I don't work with anyone in my team who does not attend events. I do not go to anybody and I don't help anybody who doesn't attend events, because for me, if they don't attend events, they're never going to be able to do this business.
That's good.
2 hours on, and people say, oh, but I've got this job, I've got that job, but I'm busy. I say to them, 2 hours on Wednesday night, if you cannot give yourself, this is not for you. Don't worry about it. Just earn your 2 to 3% and be happy.
Fair enough. Sounds good.
Thank you all for your time. I really appreciate it. I know we've been on the call for an hour. I look forward to making sure every one of you continues to rank up, Pam. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bring 2 guests, okay? That's your mission for Wednesday. You're on mute.
I invite someone like my neighbor, one person at least.
Yes. The best way to invite someone for a live event, how can they not say a no to you? Can I give you that tip? How, if you have to take them to a live event,
Okay.
I'm going to say to my friend, hey, we're going to go and meet some incredible people and hear from some incredible people about something exciting that I have just started with and it's working really well for me. I'm going to come home to your house at 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday or 6 p.m. on Wednesday, depending on traffic, because for me, it's only 20 minutes away. For you, it may be an hour away, and Sydney traffic is bad or worse. I'm coming to your house. Be ready at 6 o'clock sharp. I'm going to pick you up myself.
Okay.
Can they say no to you after that? He can say no to you 1 week. Oh, Wednesday, I've got doctor's appointment. Wednesday, I'm about to have my baby. Next Wednesday, say, I hope the baby was delivered very successfully. Congratulations. You're now a proud parent. Hopefully you're free today. I'm going to pick you up at 6 o'clock. Don't give up till they sit in your car and you bring them there. And show them to do the exact same thing again once they've made a start. They have to do the same thing. Initially, when you invite 5 people, 1 or 2 will turn up or no one will turn up. Don't give up and say, oh, this is not working for me. Just learn how to invite differently. Put them in your own car. The first time, the event in Melbourne is 90 kilometers from my house in Narre Warren. Priya knows where I live. I live in Point Cook. Priya lives in Altona. It's 90 kilometers one way. In peak hour traffic, it takes me an hour and a half. And there's usually about $20 worth of toll. So just to attend that 1 hour event, I spent 4 to 5 hours to reach, go there, come back. I've never missed one single event. Even if I have no guest, I go to that event. I go there, I make some phone calls, and I make sure next week I have guests. For tomorrow evening's event, I've already made a list. I've already invited my own personal guest, my whole team's guest, and I know I'll have 10 people there tomorrow from my team minimum. And a lot of those people will bring people in their own car. So Wednesday, your mission is bring 3 people in your own car.
But I don't drive, by the way.
Then now, okay, then I have another solution. You tell your neighbor, I'm going to take you somewhere incredible. I need you to pick me up and be at my house.
He drive me there. He drive me there.
So you will say to your friend, your neighbor, I'm taking you somewhere incredible. I need you to pick me up at 6 o'clock because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity.
Because you are coming, that's why I only do the annual first.
Remember, you are doing them a favor. They're not doing you a favor. As long as you understand this in your mindset, that you are helping people. You don't need them. I say to somebody who says, I will start with $200, $500. I say, I don't need your money. I want to help you, but you can't get help if you only put $500. It's not going to do anything for you. I don't let people start small anymore because of the confidence I have. I say, if you don't have the money, it's a different thing. If you're only putting 1,000 because you want to test the system, let me help you by showing you the $5,000 formula. Again, that probably is another conversation for another day, but the 5,000 formula can be risk-free of 50% within the first 12 weeks. If you all don't know the 5,000 formula, I can take you through that as well. That how can you be risk-free of 50% within the first 12 weeks if someone starts with 5,000, because they'll get $500 instantly by referring themselves. They'll get another $500 on the first Friday through a network bonus. And every month they will make 10%, which is $500 a month. So I say to people, withdraw your 500 every month for the first 3 months. At the end of 3 months, you would have reduced your risk by 50%. Remember, your original 5,000 is still trading all the way for 60 weeks, and it is still going to give you at least 10,000 in 48 weeks that is remaining. So you made 10,000 plus 2,500, but your risk was only 2,500. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Perfect.
Sandeep, I already commented that I took annual leave on Wednesday. So
Amazing. What you need to do, Dharmesh? Do you drive?
yeah, I'm gonna drive. Maybe I'm thinking I can come by train because.
No, I want you to drive, and I want you to fill 4 new people and bring them to that event. It's going to be life-changing for them. That is how you need to, that is what you need to say to people. It's changed people's lives. This project has changed, this business has changed Timothy's life. It's changed my life. I wanted to change people's life. For that, you have to have the same commitment, the same excitement, the same belief. And every Friday, Wednesday, I want you to not work in your traditional job. Work some other day or take some time off on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 4 people to that event. By March event, you will be an emerald. And this call is being recorded. I want you to be an emerald by March event. And I will make sure you become an emerald by March event. But for that, you have to commit to attending every Wednesday event in Sydney with just 4 people or 3 people every week. And I'll make those 3 people. I will come to Sydney every fortnight. Shafi will come to Sydney every fortnight. But you have to plug into the system. You don't plug into the system, miracle will not happen on its own. We need to make the miracle happen ourselves.
Okay, one thing, like I have a lot of Facebook friends, but I haven't connected personally. But I can see we're just commenting each other, like so many friends, you know. So with them, what is the best way I can deal with? So do I send a message first, like saying?
Start post your Sapphire flyer on Facebook in your story. Post the fact that you have come across an amazing platform that has changed people's lives, and then let them get curious, let them ask you. Remember, when they ask you, don't do the whole, I call it verbal diarrhea. Don't give them overload of information. Keep it simple and just say as much as, hey, this is life changing. I'm really excited. I want you to meet someone who's really special. What are you doing on Wednesday at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock? That's it. Apart from that, don't tell them 2 to 3%. Don't tell them networking. After they attend the event, you tell them everything else. First, your job is to make them attend the event.
All good, brother, from my side.
Imagine 4 people coming every week from your list. It doesn't matter what they start with, because they can start with $50. But in their phone book, there could be someone who may be able to start with $50,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. We need that phone book to open. Right now, that phone book hasn't opened because we haven't invited the first 4 people. Once you invite the first 4 people, their phone book will open. Somebody will be sitting in their phone book not happy with their current job. You know when is the most number of people looking for a new job? Can anyone tell me? What is the date of the year that everybody makes a resolution?
Yeah.
Out of the year.
Absolutely. On the 1st of January is the day everybody makes a resolution. I'm not happy with my body. I'm not happy with my weight. I'm not happy with my job. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with that. It's called New Year's resolution. Our New Year resolution starts on the 4th of December. That our New Year resolution is Savitri will be an emerald in March event. Dharmesh will be an emerald in March event. Pam will be an emerald in March event. And Sandeep Lamichani will be a diamond in March event. Those are our resolutions. Now we need to lock our arms and make it happen. Pam, you don't need to present. You're amazing. Trust me. You don't know your potential. You don't need to present. Let me present. You just bring them to the event. Same thing with Priya. Priya, you're amazing. Yes. You just need to believe and let me present. Don't worry about the people who are not talking to you. It's their loss. It's not your loss. But learn what to say to invite them. I'll share with you what I say to invite them. I'll send you a few things on WhatsApp.
Priya,
Thank
whenever
you.
you feel demotivated, always like connect with Sandeep brother. You know, so you get.
Yeah, I know. That's
Connect.
why I'm here. I was cooking, but I had to open my Zoom video to attend this like Zoom video. That's
Every
really
single
helpful.
person on this call is going to be our next diamond, same time next year. And that's how simple this business is. You just have to follow the formula that has been created. We have the best system in Australia. I met leaders from all over the world. So many people, they don't have events, they don't have Zoom calls, they have nothing. And in spite of that, they were diamond retreats. They were at the diamond retreat. Imagine what we can do if we all plug into the system. So Pam, I'll see you with your neighbor and someone else on Wednesday. Dharmesh, 3 more people with you, 3 new people. And everyone who's already existing in your team, Dharmesh, tell them they have to come along on Wednesday. Quit their job, change their timing, do whatever they have to do.
No,
But
that's why I have to bring the car. If not, I say I'll pick up you. Don't worry, I'll just pick up. That's it.
Correct. That's it. That's how simple it is.
Yeah.
And after the event, we sign them up one by one.
Yeah.
Have someone coming, brother. Look after him as well. I'm sending someone from Canberra. I mean, he's in Sydney. He's my manager.
I'll pick him up, sister. Don't worry.
I'm sending. Yes, I already told Sandeep, Lavin brother, and Sandy is also there. So he is very excited already. So I just had a given little bit of information. So he said, "What is this? Let me know. And then you have to go to the event. I will connect to someone, so they will explain everything, and just you see the system. If it works for you, it's okay. If not, doesn't work for you, that's totally fine." Means I think we should not be stopping talking to people. That's what I realized. It like you have to share what you believe is going to happen or is going to be helping you, because you're helping other people. Same thing Sandy already told. Sandy brother, thank you so much for your time, brother. Oh my God, that was really over an hour. Give 7-7, okay? Give 7-7 to our brothers. I mean,
8-8-8, not 7-7 now.
Oh my God, no.
8-8-8.
7 is the best number.
I love you all, and thank you so much for your leadership, Savitri sister. Thank you everyone on this call. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, want every single one of us to be diamonds on this call, same time next year, if not earlier. Let's make it happen.
Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'll be in touch anyway. Thank you so much.